Hello everybody, and Carlos Sirfate. I'm Babifly, and today we are in a brand new episode of playing Sigma Theory. So we're back on track. We are playing as the Brazilian intelligence, and we want to be the first to um, research the Sigma technologies and safeguard a better future for humanity. Well, certainly for humanity, but not for myself, because I've been doing these choices on the previous episodes to benefit humanity. So let's do so. Without further ado, let's jump on the end of the turn. Let's see what tomorrow holds. So you see this symbol here. I'm gonna explain to you what this symbol is. It's quite beneficial to us. So, the loss of Professor Emovon is inexcusable, and we are holding you personally responsible. We demand you assign one or more agents to protect the area. Oh, so they managed to actually abduct Rabia Emovon. Your methods are despicable. I know what you're capable of, so I'll work for you. Tell me what you want to do. Yeah, she's a prisoner. She might talk like that. But they did abduct Rabia Emovon in the end. However, they did not know that she was a charlatan. So it doesn't affect me as much, which means that I need to replace her with another neuroscientist, let's say. Mhm. A new technology discovered, and that's stratos. So in Greek, stratos means military. And I think that it might have to do with that in a sense that Stratos aircraft is technically a low orbit spacecraft. No matter what you decide to call it, its a hypersonic velocities mean that you can travel from Paris to New York in 10 minutes. Wow! I definitely want some of Stratos. Okay, Professor Moreira, I regard him as the chief scientist. So he says that, okay, you either score 3 points and get this private jet, or you score 2 points and you give the rest of the world a boost. Hmm. To be honest with you, I'm not interested in these points at all because I've reached 15, so I don't mind not getting these points. But this agent has a private undetectable superfast jet with Stratos technology. I can't say no to that. I'm afraid I don't mind. I cannot increase my status with Brazil even more, but no, let's keep it for us. Stratos has allowed us to develop a special airplane for your agents able to travel at Mach 22. All of them gain the ultra mobile trait. Well, it's fantastic. It's so good. I'm so happy. Now, what do we do with that? So we cannot score Sigma points anymore, I know, but we can invest in researching the core of the Sigma technologies. Here, if we manage to acquire 100% into all different areas, we win. So the best thing to do is to take each of our scientists and assign them to a project here. So the neuroscientist is gonna work on that. He has a total speed of 0.5, which is not good at all, but it is what it is. I mean, in the end, this is the way that we can win. So let's go with it. What about health? Do I trust? No, we trust Alexander to on health. Cool. And Alice Dresselhouse is not that good. She's a prisoner as well. So what about Anthony Vestergaard and Camila Yaten? So she has been with us since the very first day. So I'm gonna assign her to that. And our genius in astrophysics, Olga Ivanovna, is gonna work on that. What about robotics? Do I can I assign someone else? Oh, so Saito Miwa is in health. Okay, she's a prisoner, and I already got a good scientist on that. I'm gonna assign Kikero Moreira da Costa Lima on robotics. Hopefully, the speed is 0.2. I mean, even if I find someone, yeah, even if I get someone as a prisoner, it's much more beneficial than assigning someone who's not even well versed in that particular area. So you know what? Yeah, because he's non-specialized. I'm gonna keep him in astrophysics and have him research something extra. Okay, have him research gait. And we got health as well, but we don't have any neurosciences anymore. So this has opened up almost all spaces but the health area for brand new scientists to step in. So let's go on and abduct some to our cause. So it feels like a deja vu thing, as if I've just started the game. So first of all, let's move the combat drone to the Central Africa to help Turkey and possibly gain some extra friendship points. Okay, now I'll be needing more scientists. What about this one here? So he's an expert in finance. He's a charlatan, can be corrupted, but I don't have a problem in finance. I have a problem in robotics. So I don't want him right now. I'm not interested in him. I don't know who that scientist in Russia is. I might I might need to check him out. But I know that she's well versed in robotics. Yeah, I remember that. So she has a preference in women. She's incorruptible. She doesn't have any ties. She's chauvinistic. She's Phyllis Bray. I think that she belongs to the American, um, to the American nation, so to say, group. And she's a prisoner. So if I actually break her free, she's gonna join me no matter what. I'm gonna send someone in Nigeria who's not wanted. Yeah, let's send the wolf. Yeah, and let's use the rest of my people. No, you know what? No, yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, there are only two targets. There's only one target, and that's Echo. Okay, first of all, let Enigma find out who that Echo is, and the rest of them do something much more productive, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna send him to Russia, provided there is no warrant for him there. Ah, there is one. So, you, sir, you'll work out in clearing your name in Russia. Oh, he'll report back in 4 days. I don't like that. I'm not interested in that. So, you go to Russia, and you need to watch out. Okay, I wonder, I'm not given a chance to actually choose 1 or 3 days, and I guess that this Stratos has actually helped a lot. Hmm. Okay, I'm thinking now. Would it be prudent to send her to Nigeria as well? Or Japan? She has a record in Nigeria. Okay, so I'm gonna send her there. The wolf doesn't have a record in Nigeria, if I remember correctly, no. But she has too many arrest warrants. She's wanted in almost the. Okay. I think I'm gonna send her to France. Let's see. Let's see if I manage to crack some extra information. Open. And the turn. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and we've proceeded 12% to our goals. If we reach 100%, we win the game. So Coronel allocated the spy awaiting orders to take action. We found Babel. So she's a Brazilian. She belongs to the Brazilian culture, so to say, so as to the Brazilian pack. There's an awareness, but I was able to bypass. And yeah, everybody bypassed their warrants. That's great. I wonder, do I have Stratus to thank for? Possibly. Okay. What to do here? Can you actually identify that person? Please, please. So he needs 3 days. But what about her? Okay. Okay. Do you know what? Okay, you need to counter Babel. Yeah, lead her astray. We don't want her in Brazil because she's quite dangerous for our team of scientists. Okay, you witch, you go to Phyllis Bray. Oh, wait a minute. Do you remember about the witch's background? She was supposed to be looking for her daughter, but we haven't found anything yet. So I think that it might just have been a flavor text. Um, okay, so back to the game. Sorry for for going to different direction. My mind's been scattered all around. So let's try to abduct her. She's a prisoner, so if we abduct her, we're technically liberating her. And what about the wolf? So she doesn't have anything to do here. However, I do remember that she has a relationship with this scientist here. If I remember correctly, she was in France. So let's try to. What am I doing? Oh, no. Let's try to locate some scientists in France. We just need one turn, but she doesn't have a record in France. Wow. Okay, end of turn. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, one or more enemies have entered the territory. Babel has been thwarted. Nigeria is undertaking an operation in the Philippines. I think I'm 100% with Nigeria, so I'm not interested in assisting them right now. Uh, the wolf has actually located two scientists, and which is ready to exfiltrate Phyllis Bray. Good. Carlos, Coronel, I represent a party that's interested in some of your Sigma research. If you grant them access to one of your discoveries, they would be willing to offer you a substantial sum of money. Your country's leadership would give you considerable latitude in your operations as a result. So what do you say? Just a bit of your research for a significantly improved relationship with your bosses? No, because I'm 100%. Absolutely not. Okay, everything has its price, and everyone too. We just haven't found yours yet. Talk all you like about treason, but remember that it's the winners that decide who's a traitor and who's a hero. I intend to be one of the winners. Yes, boss, I'm gonna be a winner, and you're gonna be a traitor in my eyes. I just wonder why would he do that? Because he might have some secret agenda. Who knows? And isn't it much long since I've heard from my spouse, Kate? Kate Termider. She used to be Kate Da Silva. So I really want to contact her, but let's see. Okay, let's focus on the task at hand. So the wolf has located two different scientists, which is good. But before we do that, I might need to again I need to identify a an opposing agent. So technically, Enigma is going to be indisposed, so we cannot hack and find out their identities. So Wolf will have to sniff out their identities, I guess. Why is she so good? Why does she need only one turn to do that? I mean, wow. Is it because she's ultra mobile? No, I don't think so. Is it because she's elite? Who knows, really? Okay, so the witch is going to operate in Nigeria and try to exfiltrate Professor Bray. Affirmative, let's go. She's a robotics professor, and we need her in our scientist team as soon as possible. It's worth mentioning that if we keep the Sigma technology and carry on with discovering much more technologies, we might be stalling the end game a bit because we won't be investing in the percentage that I've shown you before. But we're going to be unlocking some really neat technologies. So we got a spy drone here. Let's start. The witch has only a knife, but she's a knife fighter if I remember correctly. Eluding the patrol. That's right. Thank you, spy drone. Thank you very much. It's worth mentioning that the time has changed, so it's 2051. I got on a bus at the last minute. He's following me for the part of the way. Understood. 300 meters. My picture must be being circulated. I was just stopped by plainclothes police officer that I had to neutralize. It wasn't quiet. Understood. The alertness has risen up a bit, but I think that the drone... Yes! My drone has managed to give the witch the surveillance needed so as to be able to bypass the patrol. That's great news. We are just a kilometer away from the end. Still the vehicle. You have muscle power. I'm passing a high-end restaurant. No, pass the valet and steal a vehicle. Passes a valet and steal a vehicle. She's a master of disguise. Yeah, I nearly forgot that. The customer thought I was a valet. I'm in the vehicle. I even got a tip. That's great. And exfiltration complete. Who? Yeah, bravo, witch. That's great news. Music to my ears. Okay, so everything's going perfectly. Let's end our turn and brace for tomorrow's meeting with the Nigerian diplomat. Okay, Colonel, mission accomplished. I've got all the intel we need on this scientist. Woof! And Phyllis Bray loses a prisoner trade. Fantastic. Let's talk with the Nigerian diplomat. It's a pleasure. Yeah, it's a pleasure. Let me be a bit formal. Thank you for making time in your busy schedule for me. She didn't like it that much as I expected. I don't want to improve relations or any economic advantage. Just lower your alert level. I'm offering future considerations, really. Oh, she accepted! Cool, outstanding! Thank you very much, Peace. Let's depart in peace. Pun intended, but yeah, I truly apologize for my really bad jokes. So let's see what to do now. Okay, we're in France. We've investigated Professor Celine Dion here. Professor Royer. Whoa. She's chaste, chauvinistic, without ties, and misogynistic. She's wary of women. I think I have to admit that these traits are a bit strict when expressing viewpoints and ideas, but I think that they carry the message across. But still chauvinistic. Marie Royer. So she's French. Allegiance with the Russians. She cannot be seduced, and she won't be interested in the dog either. So let's abduct her. And she's a robotics scientist, which is also good. What about the witch? So the witch came back, and okay, I do remember that this scientist is a charlatan, so I'm not too eager to actually contact him right now. So let's go for France. Okay, I'm gonna leave the witch here for now. Okay, let's use her to hack someone, right? No, I'm gonna leave the witch here dormant. I want to use her to actually try to subdue the agent that Enigma identifies. So let's see. End the turn. Yes, I'm sure I want to end the turn. Thank you very much. I'm at 35% there, so I'm slowly getting there. Our relationship with Turkey has improved. Yay! Even though I never had any diplomatic contact. Okay, I found out. Okay, we found out that the Russian scientist is the one that they abducted from us, and this spy works for India, Abertzale. Okay, and the scientist that we were about to abduct got removed by an enemy agent working for Japan. Oh. Okay, so let's use the witch to actually capture Abertzale. We have strength, we have recon, and we are knife fighters. So the witch is really good agent for that. And I really like both her artwork and her story. Do you remember that she uses some kind of non-discernible methods to acquire the knowledge that she does? She's some sort of a mystical wielding powers person, and I really like that a lot in an espionage game when they actually introduce some extra things, as you know, as fluff and stuff. I really like it. So let's identify Golf, who Golf is. Needless to say that these agents are named after the international um, naming system for the letters, as in Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, and so on and so forth. Okay, so Durak, you need to approach Professor Emelon. She's a charlatan and chauvinistic. She enjoys talking about Nigeria, but you're not Nigerian. And can you seduce her? She has preference in men. And you have pretty much high statistic of strength. So yeah, please try to seduce her. She might be chauvinistic charlatan, but she can be seduced by a man, I think. Okay, but it's gonna take him 4 turns. It's okay, I guess. I can live with that. What about Wolf? Hmm. Wolf, can you please identify this agent for me? Thank you very much. And before I push the end turn button, I need to um, organize a meeting with a diplomat, possibly. Okay. If I am, if I am on good terms, do I know any scientists? Okay. Okay. Professor Moreira da Costa Lima works for me, but he has an allegiance for Korea. How did I manage to know that? I really don't know. Is that a bug, a glitch? I shouldn't have known that, right? So Professor Emovon is one that I can approach. Professor Raye, she's in Japan. Okay. I think that I'm gonna go for Raye, really. I'm really fond of her. So let's talk to Japan. So let's request a meeting with her. Shall I try contacting someone else? I wonder. I think not for now. I'm okay, really. So let's end our turn. It's gonna be fun if I manage to capture the spy. Yeah, I captured Abertail, so we will be interrogating her now. We might not have had any well, we did actually have some diplomatic relations with India, but we're gonna have the upper hand now, and we're definitely gonna keep on doing that. I was able to collect some intel on this scientist, but I was detected, so the alert level was increased in France. So basically, what do I want the witch to do? Okay. Okay. I think that the wolf has managed to find Professor Fechet, Jean-Benoit Fechet, but she hasn't learned anything about him, has she? Identify the man, wolf. Please, please do. You're quite good at this. You can sniff out any traits out of the man. And witch, you know what? You don't have an arrest warrant in Japan, so you'll be going to Japan, honey. And that's it. That's all about it, I think, right? What about my Sigma scientists? I really need robotics now. Phyllis Bray, please do the honors. You're a robotic scientist. Thank you very much. And you're an astrophysicist, even though you are a prisoner. Please work on astrophysics. Thank you. Finance, health, health. Cool. Let's proceed then. End turn. It has turned quite in. We've got an interesting turn of events. Okay. One or more spies have entered our territory. India seeks help in Congo. I don't want to because I'm 100% friendly with them. Colonel, I located the spy, awaiting orders to take action. Okay. Mission accomplished. I've got all the intel on Jean-Benoit Frechet. Okay. Go, Kate! She's here! Tiago, we are putting pressure on France through the United Nations to put a stop to their experiments on new energy sources. They are at the point of becoming a serious competitor, and this will impact our economy. We just need your department to confirm that the Sigma technology is being used for military purposes. I understand the issues, I agree. If that means we throw France off the rails, I agree. Tiago, you have just saved thousands of jobs and deprived the world of free energy. Yeah, our relations with France have deteriorated. The doomsday clock has moved forward 1 minute, and Kate is so happy with me. Okay, so without further ado, we definitely need to contact Anne Cazenave. So tomorrow, oh, okay, I don't want to do so because I'm meeting the Japanese diplomat. So I'm gonna keep it as is now, right now. Okay, which please, without ties, misogynistic. So she's gonna be cautious of her. Ah, she's a prisoner. Let's abduct her then in just one turn, and that's it. The witch is great at abducting people. Okay, I definitely need to dig something. Oh God. Hotel will take 5 days, so 3 days. Let's counter this person. Okay. What about the wolf? Can you? He's heartbroken. He will work. So being heartbroken means that he has been seduced, but the agent that has seduced him did not contact him within a specific time limit. So he's heartbroken now. So his work is reduced to half. Can I seduce him? Okay, I'm gonna try to seduce him with Wolf. Allegedly, the wolf is female, and let's see if Professor Fréchet actually can can be actually interested into a female, no matter what species. That sounds really odd, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna say anything more further about that. So okay, okay. I think I'm ready. Let's end our turn and see how the world turns out to be tomorrow on the 30th of August, 13th of August. Cornell, I can confirm that some of our research has been stolen. We have been compromised. Sen has left the territory and we're ready to exfiltrate Marie Royer. Permanent 10 bonds we're negotiating with Nigeria because Kate has actually pulled some strings and helped us in that. Thank you very much, my dear. You know what, people? I've forgotten to interrogate the Indian spy. Okay. What does Jacqueline Vexelberg tells me? Colonel, we are disappointed to see that you have made little progress on the health field. We have control of all civil and military hospitals worldwide. Treating your agents on the return from missions may not be one of our priorities. If you have a change of heart, perhaps we'll act in your favor rather than in your enemies'. What does Meg say? Ah, yeah. She's thankful. Okay, she offers me lust for profit or bad company. Investigating the Russian diplomat becomes easier. Why would the World Bank sabotage the Russian diplomat? I'm not interested in that because Russia is not even tailing behind me, so I'm gonna get a lust for profit. So who's gonna be the negotiator here? I'm thinking. You know what? I think that I think that the witch is going to be the negotiator here. Yeah, confirm. She has become a negotiator. Bravo, witch. Let's meet with the Japanese diplomat Mitsuko Hayashi. Cornell, Kate has informed us that you have an interesting proposition. I can't wait to hear it. Kate? Our Kate? Our spouse? Whoa! Okay, I'm only negotiating with you because of my admiration to you. Because, if I remember correctly, she responds well to flattery. Yes, she does. Well, you certainly have my attention. Go on. Okay, we need Celine Dion. What exactly do you want? Marie Royer. And we are offering an economic advantage. Ah, she didn't accept that. But it's okay, I guess. Then I need to liberate Marie Royer. Exfiltrate her. Let's do this. The witch, the field is yours. Unless they pull something nasty off, I think I'm in for a victory. Okay, let's walk. There's a lot of surveillance cameras along the planned route. Stick with the plan. Try to avoid the cameras as best as you can. You're a master of disguise. I was able to discreetly avoid the cameras, I think, continuing as planned. I've seen many videos about disguising and stuff, and they're pretty nasty. I saw a video the other day on, I think, on YouTube, on a documentary where it showed a person who would actually walk down the street changing costumes all the time, and it was he was allegedly a master of disguise, and it was really, really, really extravagant. I liked it a lot, but it can be quite dangerous as well. So I'm on the planned route, but I've run into a fence. I remember that, but go over it. I'm over the fence, proceeding as planned. Yeah. The other time, my agent miscalculated the height. So was it Durak? I think. Yeah. I had to steal a moped. Lose them. Yeah. Lose them and bye-bye. Exfiltration success. Celine Dion is with us. Okay, so we need to. So she's coming back. There are two two seduction attempts going on, and Enigma needs to identify hotel. But if I remember correctly, we also have a prisoner. So if we click on the prisoner here, I would say, oh, she looks pretty determined, and she has that haunting beauty. Okay, so you see here there are two gauges, so 2 meters, health and spirit. If we manage to crack the spirit without reducing health, then we're in a good on a good road. Which means that if we crack her spirit, she will spill out secrets for India. But if we manage to deplete her health, she will die, and it will cause a crisis between us and India. So let's try interrogating. Let's try to break her spirit for now. Let's try a long interrogation. Yeah, it can have an adverse effect in her health. What do you want? I want to know about the Indian alert systems or the Indian Sigma head. I think that if I remember correctly, the alert systems are nothing to be worried about in India. Tell me something about the Indian Sigma head. Okay, she told me something I didn't know, a psychological trait I obtained. So let's suspend the interrogation for now. I don't want to kill you. I want you to recuperate. And let's contact Mr. Tharoor in 4 days' time. Let's request a meeting. That's fantastic. So before I end my turn, I think that that's going to be it for today. I'm going to wrap up for now. Thank you very much for joining me. It has been a pleasure, and really I'm looking forward to the next episode. And in the next episode, it might be the end as we near our victory in Sigma theory, unless there's something else going on. So thank you very much for your time once more. If you like the video, please make sure you click subscribe down below and the bell button to get the alerts and notifications as soon as a new video gets uploaded. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy. Bye bye.